Jacksonville.
Okay. Boy, now the stream's not even loading. Wow, this is real bad.
Something on your ends. Are you downloading anything or anything like that?
No, nothing's open. Nothing. I should be fine.
Oh, someone just said now it's smooth. So it's like once you closed it, it's smooth?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Oh, I have you over here. I haven't even looked at it.
All right. Are you seeing the kickoff now? Or am I way behind you?
Well, they're in pause menu on CMASs. I'm seeing kickoff. Yeah, I'm looking at the...
John Ross takes it to 21.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hopefully this works out, y'all.
There we go. You caught up? Well, maybe unless he just did that. You can still see it going frame by frame. Oh, there it goes. Smoothing out. It's smoothing out.
Oh, Kook's about to go live. All right.
All right.
What's Kook's stream?
I will tell you in 1 second. Hold on. He's not on yet, so 1 second. Kook 885.
Kook 885. Thank you. All right, I'll at channel again. Yeah, we should have had Kook stream it from the beginning, honestly, because I've had issues with this before. Jesus
Are you
Christ.
stuck in buffer?
Yeah, give me... I don't know what's going on. It's like not even... All right, come on. Okay, I think we're good now. I think we're good now.
All right, you're gonna probably have to.
Oh, Kook, you don't need to turn master volume down. Just turn the commentary down.
There you go. He's Canadian.
Yeah, he is.
All right, I believe we're good, Kook.
Well, all right, we're gonna have no game audio because Kook just turned everything down. So, all right, this is gonna be a little radio broadcast here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. To stop talking about the technical issues, start talking about this game here. What an opening drive out of Kook.
Yeah, he went pass heavy. It worked great, and CMAS just sat back. You didn't see any blitzes coming from. He's sitting back in zone right now. He'll probably have to make some adjustments going on.
King, we're doing our best here, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have these sexy, like, 4 or 5 monitor setups like CMS does, but yeah, I mean, the key here is going to be how do you stop Don Washington and Jonathan Taylor? You know, a lot of people have struggled as we do have a stretch here. Jonathan Taylor not quite able to hit the edge, and Jonathan Taylor gets decleated, and that'll be a loss of 2. And already CMS getting tested here, early third and longish, 3rd and 7.
Oh, no. And then, not to repeat myself, but playing Kook, he's been in my division every year. If you do get that run game going, he will bite on play action a lot. I think he's mellowed out on user and his safety lately, but he'll sit back there and then he'll bite on play action with his safety every once in a while.
As we do have, again, an early 3rd down, early 3rd and 7 here. As he has a crosser open, we'll go to it. This is Howard, I believe, the backup tight end, able to shed a tackle and take it. Oh my goodness, Howard fighting for his life here. Sheds 3 Jaguars off of him. Gain of 48 there. Tough break for Kook.
Yeah, a little bully ball there. Got out to the sideline. You're going to see that a lot from CMAS too. Well, I guess this cycle, so.
Absolutely, and comes out in relatively obvious man coverage. You'll see what he's able to do here. Again, this is a handoff here. Jonathan Taylor able to get... No, excuse me. Yes, able to juke a man. Jonathan Taylor. Will he hit the edge? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Ravens!
Great run, perfect timing juke to get to the outside there to get that touchdown. That's the Colt great, Jonathan Taylor. I take credit for everything that he's become.
Absolutely, yeah. Jonathan Taylor, Colts legend. 7-6 here. Again, the missed 2-point conversion proving costly here for Kuka. And I do have to ask you now, Don Washington, Kyle Pitts, Jonathan Taylor, Terry McLaurin, all these different weapons. If you're Kuka on defense, what are you prioritizing stopping? Like, what are you selling out on?
You can't sell out. That's the terrible part.
Yeah.
He has to play with the defenses he's comfortable with. Hope someone makes a play. Hope you get some. You hope you get some penetration at the line and maybe get a throw out a sack or something like that. You can't. You have to just play what you know and hope for some mistakes.
Ooh, nice
And
dig
keep
right
up
there.
on
Jerry
offense.
Jeudy, former Alabama grade, able to take that for game 12. I thought it was a bit risky, but again, easy mode makes those reads a little bit more possible. And we move on here. 1st and 10. I'm saying, Kook playing really well offensively so far here. We'll see if it continues. He's going to need all of this and more potentially to beat CMS, as he will drop back once again, going very pass heavy as he has A open. Won't end up going to it. Trevor Lawrence sheds a tackle, and Lawrence takes off, has all sorts of room and slides down. Trevor Lawrence fighting for his life here, gain of 20.
I was shocked he got away from that lineman there. He was stuck right next to him, standing still, and he just bounced right off and had that huge lane.
We got a whole lot of viewers here, and I'll get to y'all after this play here. 1st and 10 again, coming out super pass happy as he will drop back once again. Has Y open, goes to, instead goes to A again. McDaniel with, I believe, his 4th or 5th catch already. Jurtle's out of bounds. Kook looking locked in early.
Yeah, and CMAS, every time he's in that little cover 3 or whatever, and he's playing back too on it. He's not bringing anyone to the line of scrimmage, and Kook just has a lot of open grass to look at.
I'm not aware of what Lawrence's X factor is, but he has it activated. 5-man rushes. He will again go to McDaniel, who's just cooking this game so far. McDaniel falls forward. Gain of 20 as we do have an injury timeout. Abram goes down, one of the many ability defenders on this Ravens team. And man, I mean, you gotta give praise to Kook, man. I mean, he hasn't really been challenged yet defensively, but he's making it happen so far. He's doing a great job.
Yeah, his offense looks just as good as CMAS's.
Pro reads is the X factor. Thank you, Steele. 1st and 10 once again. Again, just super aggressive play calling here as he will drop back once again. I don't see anyone initially open. Trevor Lawrence going to take off. Good pocket presence by Kook to avoid the sack. Will he try to force it? No, throws it away. Good, good job avoiding the sack there by Kook.
And very smart throwing it away. I know he had time to throw it away, but you're in the playoffs. Your adrenaline's going a little bit. You got some nerves. You can make a dumb play there, and he didn't. So good for him.
As once again, we do have a 2nd and goal here. I believe he's only ran the ball one time this game so far. He will drop back once again. Briefly had X open. Instead, Trevor Lawrence going to go down finally. The D-line gets through there. Quentin Williams with the sack. Now it is 3rd and long here, 3rd and goal. And how aggressive did you get here for Kook?
I stay aggressive. Right, even that play, he had 2 open. He had CMAS's user in no man's land running in a circle. He just didn't take advantage of it.
3rd and goal here. Once again, he will drop back. RB gets stuck. His does end up going to dump off. McDaniel not able to stay in bounds. Ball at the 9, and we're going to see him take his 3 there. Good drive by Kook, but unfortunately for him, ends in a field goal.
Yeah, he played it safe. Oh, he took what he had there, and I'm hoping that 2-point conversion early in the game doesn't come back and bite him. But 3-point lead would be a lot nicer right now.
Yeah, well, let's see here. As my stream buffers a little bit, I'll try to get that fixed. Just technical issues on top of technical issues here from my end, and I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. But we got a 9-7 ball game again. I think a lot of us, we were just hoping for a close game. Obviously, CMAS the pretty clear favorite on paper coming to this one, as John Ross is going to take this out as, Kook launching those hit sticks, which you got to do. You got to try to force turnover here, force something here if you're CMAS, or if you're Kook, excuse me. Again, we've barely seen this Baltimore offense. I think the last drive they had was only like a 3-4 play drive, so we'll see what he does here. Got to be aggressive.
Try to bring pressure here.
He will try to bring pressure here. 1st and 10. We will see play action here. The blitz does not get through. So he will go to Kyle Pitts, and I do believe that's a holding penalty. You got to love those late holding. No, it's roughing the passer. Excuse me. I didn't see that at all, but he'll take those extra 15.
You can still love the holding penalties, though, if you want.
You got to love holding penalties, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10. Once again, already approaching the end of the 1st quarter. This game has flown by so far, although that's what happens when there's barely any incompletions. As Washington will hand this off. This is a power out. Jonathan Taylor able to hit the edge. Jonathan Taylor with the 2nd 10-plus yard rush of the day. Just one more is going to activate Freight Train.
Yeah, and then you're in real big trouble. Then you do have to kind of sell out. That's when you have to get that thing gone. You can't have that all game.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to figure out how to make that happen here. 2nd and inches, trap or dive concept here. Excuse me, Jonathan Taylor once again able to shut him in. And I do have to ask you now, evasive freight train, 90 whatever speed. Jonathan Taylor's not a slow halfback by any means. It's like, how do you stop him in the open field? It's just so difficult.
Yeah, it's not easy, and that's why he is what he is, man.
I mean, he's better on paper than Nick Chubb is. He's going to have Jonathan Taylor wide open. Instead, he will go to Terry McLaurin. One-handed catch. And, for as comfortable as Kook has looked offensively so far, CMAS looks maybe even more comfortable. Really hasn't been challenged yet.
Yeah, he's everything he's doing's working, and he's not hesitating. He's getting his first read, it looks like.
1st and 10 here once again. Stacked box here. Don Washington will drop back. Good good defense there as Don Washington forced throw it away. Stayed in the pocket there. Little surprised that wasn't grounding, but also the grounding rules in this game are a little wonky.
And he obviously wasn't looking at it, but he had that seam route just straight up to the back of the end zone, wide open, that whole route.
Absolutely. Here's 2nd and 10, and this is a run all day. No, excuse me, it's play action as John Washington. Good using her, though. Made the crosser open eventually. No, batted away. Saved a touchdown there. Number 18, Mack with the swat, and that saved him 6 points. Massive play there.
That was huge, and Kook actually was covering that man with his user. He was like a step back, but it was still in uncomfortable territory, and then he decided to run towards the quarterback, so he got bailed out there.
Yeah, odd decision there by Kook to say the least, but he will get bailed out for it. Now 3rd and 10, gotta stop CMAS here, obviously. You're not going to get many of these opportunities here as he will once again drop back. Good using here. He's going to go the dump off Jonathan Taylor. Able to juke him in. Oh my goodness, gets the first down, and man, that evasive stays undefeated in this game. That's a beautiful juke out of Taylor.
Man, he looked like he was on ice skates on that one. That was nice.
Absolutely here. 1st and goal, man. You got the entire playbook open to you at this point here. As this is dive territory all day, in my opinion, against this defense. As he will do power out. Jonathan Taylor, no, he gets stood up. In fact, that's a loss of 1. And Kook just praying on a goal line stand here because once again, that was a beautiful 3rd down conversion by CMAS.
Very much so. Yay.
Yay, CMAS. As we will have, again, here's another power out here. This time, Jonathan Taylor, but it's touchdown, Ravens!
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. You're inside the 5. Just keep feeding that beast. He'll get you your points.
Absolutely, and that Kook's had a couple opportunities on defense. Forced a couple 3rd downs, but you got to give credit to CMAS, man. He's making all the right reads. Calling all the right plays, and here we are, 14-9. Obviously, again, we're praying on a close one. That's what we have so far, and Kook, like we said, is going to need to stay locked in here, or else this could get away from him.
Yeah, and he's not doing anything that suggests otherwise. He looks like he's doing just fine. It doesn't look like there's really a better offense right now. They're both cruising.
Yeah. So we got a whole lot of viewers in here. I'll run you down real quick. We got Little Alex. We got Cody, King, Dan, Tahuti, Chase, Finn. Shout out to Finn. We got Boz, Phil, Steele. Tate's obviously checking out the stream as well. Shout out to all y'all. And hey, if you could, let me drop the donation link real quick. Feed Taint's family, feed me. We got to make this happen here. As we do have again play action, gets super aggressive. Will have lie open as he ends up going to a watch out, intercepted by Westry. Will be a pick 6. Westry with a whole bunch of speed gets taken down by Judy. I think if he threw that a second earlier, it could have maybe been a completion. Instead, waited, hesitated, and Baltimore gets their first turnover.
I mean, it probably would have been complete if it didn't get the Connor kiss of death, but it is.
Yeah, you hate to see that. And, me thinking that was open, that explains a lot of what happened in my playoff game right there. 1st and 10. Once again, just super aggressive play call here as he will send the house here. Good using, though, although he has Terry McLaurin. McLaurin is gone. Touchdown, Baltimore!
Terry is too good. You have no safety help. Terry one-on-one. CMAS knew where he was going from the snap.
I don't like playing man against this team. You have Kyle Pitts, you have Terry McLaurin. I mean, it's just like there's so many weapons you have to count for. Like, unless you use your things perfectly, it's going to be a deep shot. It's going to be a touchdown most likely. And that proves it right there, 21-9. And will we see Kook start to press here, do you think? Or do you think he'll stay locked in?
He's got to stay locked in. He doesn't have a choice. This could be game right here because he doesn't score here, then it's gonna get ugly.
Absolutely, and again, that was the first, I guess, break of serve, if you will. There, I've been watching a lot of tennis. The first break of serve there, and we now have a 21-9 ball game. Again, Baltimore will get the ball to start the second half. Not only do you want to score, you want to make sure that CMAS doesn't have a lot of time to potentially get a drive going of his own, as he will go to the dump off there. DJ Chark with some room. DJ Chark not quite able to break the second tackle, but again, gain of 21. So we do have no huddle here once again. I wouldn't be rushing this drive if I'm Jacksonville. I really would be taking my sweet time here, but we'll see who does here. Again, more play action. I want to say he's only ran the ball like 2 times as he doesn't have anyone. No, Trevor Lawrence fumbles it, although Bryce able to pick it up. Massive loss there. Loss of 11. 2nd and 21. Jesus.
Yeah, you're right on that. He should have took his time, get down the field, and he's rushing it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he thought he saw something, but it wasn't there.
I don't know. Again, more play action. You got to establish the run game at some point here. We'll go to McDaniel, who is by far the MVP of this game for these Jacksonville Jaguars. Something like 7 or 8 receptions for him already.
Yeah, it's very impressive. He sees where he's going. CMS still, he's just playing his zones. He's not really focusing in on one player.
Yeah, very different defensive strategies so far. It seems like CMS is content to just like sit back in zone and let Kook make a mistake, whereas Kook is like really aggressive, sending blitzes, trying to do all he can here. We'll go to the quick dump off here. Shaw does have the first down and more, tries to spin another man, able to get the first down. And
Very big first down.
Again, this is where I take my sweet time here from Kook.
Yeah, and that was a huge first down. Get a little confidence back, calm down, and just get some points on this drive here.
As we were supposed to have Jesse in here at some point. Jesse, you in here? Say less. First and 10 here, 4 minutes remaining. Trips to the right here. Again, I want to say he's ran the ball one time. I may be wrong about that, but that's what it feels like here. As he will take a deep shot here. DJ Chark has room. Oh, just the panic tackle prevents the touchdown. Good read there against what's effectively a cover 2 on that side with only one deep safety. Way to hit the seam, or not seam, way to hit the vertical shot there. That was beautiful.
Yeah, great pass. Great shoestring tackle there, too. That could have given up on that play, and that would have been a touchdown.
Absolutely. This is where he has struggled a little bit off tackle concept. Trainer with only the second rush here. He will take it in. Touchdown, Jags!
Beautiful patience. Beautiful patience 5 yards behind line of scrimmage there. Good job, Trainer.
Yeah, a lot of lesser men there would panic. I certainly would have panicked and tried to cut it up there instead. Followed his blockers, and there we go. As he will once again go for 2. Again, he knows he's the underdog. We'll see what he's able to do here.
I mean, it's a 6-point game, though. I don't know.
We'll see what happens here. Again, another off-tackle Trainer. This time not able to hit the edge. And I do have to ask, 2 failed 2-point conversions. Will this come back to bite him? We'll have to see, ladies and gentlemen. 21-15. Got to get a stop here. I mean, CMS has not been challenged offensively.
That is very correct. Hi, Jesse. Nope, I was wrong.
Oh.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello. But let me know when you got the stream up. It's Kook streaming, by the way, not CMS. I was having issues with CMS's. I'll call this play real quick here. First and 10, once again, a 21-15 ball game. This will be a handoff here. Jonathan Taylor with not a lot of room, though. Able to hit the edge. Jonathan Taylor. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was dead on arrival. I thought that was stuck on the line. And that may be the one to activate Freight Train. We'll have to see.
Second and inches might have been a little short. Let's see.
There it is.
Oh.
And now, if it wasn't hard enough, things just got way harder here. It's Jonathan Taylor. Oh, my goodness. We have play action here. Don Washington will throw it. Oh, I thought for a second. I didn't think he'd thrown that away. I was looking for the pick there. Sheesh.
That was interesting. I think he was trying to do a little home run shot there. Second and inches, had X Factor lit up. Probably thought he would have the over the top open right there.
Handoff here. Jonathan Taylor's room. Watch out with the Freight Train. Able to juke the first tackle. Unable to break the second. Easy first down. And I don't even know what you're supposed to do at this point if you're Jacksonville. God.
CMAS makes mistakes like a lot of us. So you got to hope for one.
You just gotta say your prayers at this point. That's all this is. First and 10. Handoff here. Once again, Jonathan Taylor with all sorts of... He doesn't even need Freight Train with the way this Jacksonville defense is looking. I mean, that's just an easy 10 yards.
He's not getting touched till he's eight yards downfield. So O-line's doing its job. But then he has the comfort of knowing that first move is going to break him free.
Jesse, what's your defensive strategy here if you're Kook? I mean... Baltimore's been able to, since he missed the game, Baltimore's driven really easily, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and now with Freight Train activated, it's like, what do you even do here if you're Kook?
Well, what he's doing right now, stacking the box, coming out.
There goes Freight Train.
I guess, I'm going to play behind. Let me tune into, I'm going to play behind, unfortunately. But, sorry, I thought you meant, I thought you were play ahead and he took off for a big run. But Freight Train's taken away. But that's the way to defend it. Come out in a stack box set like 3-4 where you can get some leverage on the outside ends and try to contain that run and get a tackle for a loss, or even just meet them at the line of scrimmage and, try to do your best, because that Freight Train, you bounce off that first tackle almost guaranteed every single time. It says almost a guarantee, but it's, almost a good chance to break a tackle, but it breaks tackles every single time.
Yeah, it's a guarantee, effectively here. Is now first and 10. At this point, you're just playing on a field goal. I mean, Kyle Pitts got wide open on the crossing route. I don't know how I feel about Kook. You know, he's sending 5, sending 6. He's sending a lot of blitzes. I don't know how I feel about it as my stream buffers a little bit, so I'll be a second behind you here as Jonathan Taylor gets absolutely stood up there on that inside zone. Got to call timeout here for Jacksonville. Or not. All right.
Or just celebrate.
Or celebrate, yep. We got one stop. Let's go, baby. And don't worry, Jesse, it's not on your end. There's no volume from this Kook stream because he turned off his thing here. Good user here. Don Washington is going to take off here. Don Washington is all sorts of room. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought a fumble was coming. Instead, touchdown, Ravens.
That could have been a huge swing.
Yeah, that could have been a huge, yeah. What underrated part of that play, the block by Baltimore's wide receiver in the end zone kept the safety away that ended up tackling Washington as he went across the end zone.
How about Don Washington lowering the shoulder there? I mean, there were 3 Jaguars in the vicinity, and he just said, get off me now. 28-15, 18 seconds left. Go ahead.
That man wants to make the Hall of Fame, you know?
Yeah, he's not going to, but he wants to. Shaw is going to do some, oh my God. All right.
Him and Cherry could go drink themselves to a slumber. I mean, I'm sorry, Potter.
As you know, you hate to call the game in the first half. CMAS is about to get the ball back. This feels real dire here for Kook. It's not like he's played a bad game. He's a struggle situation. If I give us an absolute dot to Jerry Jeudy, he will call timeout, and hey, maybe he can put 3 on the board here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not calling game yet. One mistake of one little swing could get him right back in this game.
So we got 22 viewers in this one. Shout out to all y'all. No donations though, which it hurts me a little bit, but I'll get over it.
Not me, I'm pretty middle class, upper middle class. I'm doing okay. You save your money.
Oh shit! All right, well, we're just getting flexed on by Taint here. As this will be a 1st and 10 again. Play action. Don't know who you're fooling. Will he just take a deep shot here? Might as well at this point, as he does try to throw it to B. I think instead he's going to throw it away. 1 second. This might just be a Hail Mary at this point. We'll see if something wild happens.
Yeah, just don't hurt yourself here.
Comes out in man of 3 deep. Smart decision there.
I agree with you, Tyrell.
Don deserved the Hall of Fame over. Well, yeah, I mean, literally, name an AI player and they deserve the Hall of Fame over Potter. So, that's not much of a take.
My rookie tight end. Yeah, I agree.
Easily. The rookie wide receiver I drafted that's 5 receptions on the year. Yeah, easily deserves it over Potter.
My rookie cornerback I drafted is going to get Defensive Player of the Year, so that counts. That's on the resume. I mean, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Beautiful stuff.
It would have been more impressive if he was Offensive Rookie of the Year.
We got 2 playoff games left after this one, right? Yeah, 2 playoff games left. Steelers, Raiders, Rams, Giants. I want y'all's predictions in the chat for both of those. Steelers, Ravens will be tonight. I'm hoping to get Morty in the booth for that one for the first time on BLN. We'll see if that works out or not. And then obviously the other, oh my goodness, John Ross. Breaks man's ankles, takes it to 28.
All right, CMAS right here. Put a dagger in him.
Yeah, I mean, if Baltimore gets a tutty here, I'm calling game. Because we'll see Coop gets after
questions.
And that'll be it. Yeah, we can make this counter. Okay, life. It feels weird calling a game with no game audio. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Real quiet. It's just our voices.
There.
This is what BLN's and again, he's sending a 5-man rush. I don't like it. I really don't like it because now he's going to have Taylor wide the fuck open. I mean,
yeah, this is too easy.
I can understand the trying to get pressure on CMAS, make him make a mistake because he when he gets pressure put on him, he's prone to making mistakes. But also, Jonathan Taylor's been eating him up this entire game. Why leave him open? Why give him a chance to do anything?
He's searching. That's all he's doing. He's searching for something that works because nothing has worked.
Yeah, but he hasn't. Well, he hasn't tried sitting in zone yet. He's sending blitzes every other play practically, and it's just you gotta just sit back and hope CMS makes a mistake. I mean, to me at least, maybe I'll disagree. Maybe people in the chat disagree, but That's what I'd be doing at least. Is again drag wide open. I mean, it's just again CMAS has not been challenged yet on offense. He just hasn't been.
Mm-mm.
We got some predictions here. Steelers by 16, Cody and OT. P-Town goes Raiders, Giants. And then Dan says, COVID boy gonna keep winning. Shout out to Kumar. As Jonathan Taylor is just breaking man's ankles, breaking man's souls, if I'm being honest here.
Raiders Giants. That's a Super Bowl BL would love right there.
Kumar v. Lucky. Yeah, no, I'd be wet. I'd be wet if that was a Super Bowl. RPO here. Bateman with his first catch of the day. Bateman. I mean, you got a lot of hit sticks, you know. CMS isn't unconservative. You just got to hope one of these lands because you're preying on a turnover at this point because you're not going to stop him otherwise, clearly.
Yeah, and like I said, he's just searching. He's hoping. That's all he's got right now.
Hand off Taylor. Not much going. Yeah, this might become a mailbag here pretty soon. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Drop y'all's questions, I should say, in the chat, and if this ends up being a touchdown,
make one play.
Comes out in a trips concept here as Hitchcock is way offsides as he gets back on there. Bubble screen, nothing. Bateman's there.
All right, tightening up a little here in the red zone.
Where do babies come from? The stork, boss. The stork. That's what Dumbo taught me.
Next.
3rd and goal here at the 9. We'll see if Washington tries to force something here. It's going to be a mountain swing as he will go to the swing, and that gets absolutely locked up. McLaurin with nothing doing there. 3 straight bubble screens effectively do not work. And hey, you know, technically a 2-possession game.
Yeah. Maybe let's give him a little confidence. Keep fighting. Not get too desperate yet.
Fans are starting to walk out of the building. Yeah, P-Town, listen, I'm like one kook turnover away from walking out the building myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I mean, it's not like, you know, in fairness to Kook, like, it's not like he's played badly. Like, he's been fine. It's just, you know, CMAS has been perfect, and I don't like Kook's defensive approach, just in general, but it's not like he's had a bad game. Okay, so Wolf Knight. So for the Rams-Giants game, the Rams are defending champions. They're on something like a 26-27 game win streak when you talk about only like user-played games. And the Giants are the 3 seed, I want to say. They're like, I don't know, 12-5. I don't know. You're asking me a lot of questions I don't know the answer to. Is he will drop back here as Lawrence was about to throw a pick, excuse me. Instead, 2nd and 20.
Dan's asking about BL basketball predictions, and I honestly think Justin's going to put up about 30 on you guys throughout the night and just win it by himself.
30 what? 30 drawn charges? Is that what you're saying? It's only
30 called fouls.
Hey,
he called them.
Only 30 I see him putting up. Yeah, he'll drive right into one and be like, "Oh my god, ref!"
You don't understand the confidence a man gets after he finally makes out with a woman.
Trevor Lawrence, again, good pocket pressure, although it will not matter. Intercepted by Moreland, and will this be a pick 6? Nope. Mailbag time!
That'll do it.
But yeah, so Dan, I mean...
Whether you're IKEA furniture, do what you need to do, guys. You
got to put Nico and CMAS on opposite teams. It sounds like they're the 2 best players by far. Other than that, I mean, shit, I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go.
Dan's a big boy, too. Who's going to guard Dan if those 2 are guarding each other?
That is true. Yeah, we'll have Dan
Jesse, are you going to be there, Jesse?
Fortunately, I will not be.
Okay. I was going to say, Jesse's a big boy. He could have bodied Dan.
Yeah, I've slimmed down. I'm like 35 pounds lighter than whenever you saw me last.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
nice.
man.
Good for you, man.
Dan would body my shit.
All right. Big question out of Finn here. Would you rather cock and ball torture or play another season of Madden, but every week you play Steel?
Give me the second one.
You don't like cock and ball torture? What?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Man, I do that every day of my life. It would just be boring if I did it for a hobby.
Shots Better League Chicago.
BO Chicago.
Most surprising team they'll be taking early. Well, Steel, the problem is that I've seen the list, so I can't really say that without like exposing some stuff, but
me and Jesse can make
for sure. What do y'all think?
I I think someone will take Jacksonville high, and I don't think they're that good. Am I exposing myself?
Might be. Oh.
There I go. I'm gone. See you guys.
Yep. Peace. It was good having you here, Taint. I guess Boz will take her. Put your phones in the chat!
Gemmo.
I mean, my God.
Oh,
What?
at least it's fourth. Nice. I haven't been watching the game.
We got locked in booth here.
Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor.
God, the memories we had with him. I miss him.
I don't.
Boy, this is it's about to be a low energy booth. I don't even really know what to say at this point, y'all.
Oh no, it's fine. This is like I'm surprised we're still calming at this late in the cycle. I'm just doing it for contract reasons. I want to get paid. So
Yeah,
We're
Fox
here.
is eyeing up Taint. Needs to get some streams under his belt.
And not only is this a not only is this a blowout, but it's also like we're not hearing any audio, which I feel like makes it 10 times worse because it's just dead air.
yeah,
Which-
it's like the crowd's gone.
You love to, yeah. I mean, it's a typical Jacksonville crowd, if I'm being honest.
USFL.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
1st and 10. Pistol concept here. About the 20th time it's called play action. Good using there out of CMAS, and Trevor Lawrence
That's
will
true.
go down.
Jonathan Franklin Myers.
I think I'm sending my list in after this game. I keep getting scared to pull a trigger, but I think I'm ready.
Jonathan Fred Myers.
Do it. I mean, we've got pretty much half of the lists in, I think. Like something like 13, 14. Boy, that's a Connor Reed right there.
But you're right though. In the middle, once you get to the middle of that list, it's just a just big old ball of teams that
Yep.
one way or the other. If I got one of them, it is what it is,
Yeah. I'd say I have a top like 7 or 8, I'd say, that like I'd be fired up about getting, and then beyond that, I'm just like, whatever. Just give me whoever. Doesn't really matter.
I think mine is 12. I have a top 12. So if I'm in top 12, I'll be happy. I'll get something I want.
I would say that's where I'm at as well with my list.
Preview the other games. All right. I mean, we got Steelers Raiders coming up here. I mean, I've always said, I said it in the stream, I think, yesterday, and I'll say it again here. I think to me, on paper, the Steelers Raiders game was the biggest toss up of any of the playoff or any of the wild card games, I should say, going into it. I really don't know who's going to win that. I think my prediction is that Steel is going to win if like gun to my head, but I don't know. Like you could say any result for that, wouldn't surprise me. And then for the Rams-Giants game, obviously, you have to give the Rams their respect, given, how many straight wins it's been, the fact that they're defending champs. Lucky really could put a scare in them. We've already seen Lucky play Cody tight once, and that was without easy mode. Again, he now has Gunslinger into Omaha, Patrick Mahomes, but you'd have to give the Rams an edge there, too, I think. So I guess my official predictions are Steelers and Rams. What do y'all think?
The same. I played Lucky this year, and it felt like how Coop probably feels right now. I was like, what do I do? Like he would just play great, and everything just seemed unstoppable. So he's gonna definitely give Cody a fight, but you got to give, like you said, he's the champ. He hasn't lost in I don't know how long, so you got to give it to Cody until proven otherwise. And then the other game, God, it's so tough. Like I feel like Steele's roster took such a hit this season, and he's kind of just trying to get through it, and he did fine, 12-5, but I just think Kumar has too many weapons.
The Steelers-Raiders game feels like the classic game where, like, first one to get a stop wins almost, or, obviously don't want to simplify to that, but, like, that to me feels like it's going to be a shootout, and then just, we'll see who's able to get the stop. First 10 here, Jacksonville. Oh!
Oh, we have been saved, everybody. There is a God.
All right. Force win Jaguars, baby. Who's about to come back? Let's go.
Yeah. If honestly, if CMAS tries to take this win, like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, honestly, like, if CMAS isn't soft, he'll restart at 0-0.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
My humble opinion.
Without commentary, obviously.
Exactly. We go to the Discord now. I assume that CMAS is going to join us in a little bit here. I mean, I can't imagine the Kook is going to want to play the rest of that game out.
No, Kook's done. He's a honest Canadian.
Threw his pancakes out. Steal.
Jeez! No, real talk though. Real quick before CMAS gets into here, like, what do you do if someone throws out your pancakes? Like, Jesus Christ.
What happened with pancakes? I missed that whole story.
They got thrown out. But we do have CMAS here. CMAS, what an absolute way to win that one off a D-Stink. But we take those. Congrats on your second playoff win. You move on to the divisional round. What do you have to say about that game?
Yeah, Cook didn't play bad at all. I just kind of feel bad because I felt like anything that I wanted to do on offense was just working. And everybody just seemed to be wide open. So I don't think he did anything wrong. He tried a bunch of different things. He tried bringing pressure. He tried sitting back, and I don't know. It's not that I was like super locked in. It just felt like people were just getting wide open, and so I feel bad for him. That's how he ends the cycle. But it is what it is. But I'm happy our team pulled it out. Don Washington straight up put his team on his shoulders, took 3 Jaguars into the end zone there, showing a lot of heart, a lot more heart than Dwayne Potter's ever shown. So. Feel good about it, and looking forward to our next matchup, whomever that may be.
So, I mean, I guess really the only question about the game specifically I have to ask is, Kook comes out, first drive, just nothing but succulent dots, a pretty easy touchdown drive, everything was pretty open. He did what he wanted to do. Was there a moment of like, oh shit, I'm getting locked in, Kook, or did you feel fine pretty much the whole game?
Felt okay because the last time we played, he was pretty locked in the beginning, and we still kind of pulled it out at the end. I just knew that as long as I didn't mess up on offense, that I can go toe to toe and score with anybody. So I'd figured that he was probably going to make a mistake before I would, and then I think the very next drive he made the mistake, and then once I got like a 2-possession lead, it felt pretty good because he couldn't stop Jonathan Taylor to save his life. So and then he got free train for like half a second, but. There was a moment there, but then I, made some adjustments on the second drive and it ended up working out for us.
Jesse and Taint, do either of you have any questions for him?
Yeah, I got one. When the D-Sync happened, you could see that Cook was getting momentum, and he was about to make his comeback. So if you go all the way this cycle, if you go all the way this playoffs, is it asterisk Super Bowl?
I'll take an asterisk Super Bowl over no Super Bowl.
Right.
But I would assume not. I mean, obviously he started to get. Didn't I have ball? Wait a minute. I don't even remember.
You did. Yeah, I was just messing.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it sucks. It was a desync. I think it's. I wish we were last game because it would have made it a lot faster. Because then it was just like, thank God. But we gotta wait till 11:30 for this other game. That should be a good one. But no. Asterisks or not, doesn't matter. I'll take a Super Bowl regardless.
And trust me, when it desynced, all 3 of us yelled "Thank God" at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This was
over.
This was a real low energy booth for the second half. I'm not gonna lie to you. Also, Kook just completely turned off all of his volume, so it was just like dead silence whenever we weren't talking. So we were down cricket? Real bad. Yeah, we were just like, well, cool.
You don't think that's a big deal because I've done that once too, and it just felt so wrong. I think it was Jesse's stream actually, but it was definitely rough. So I appreciate you doing it regardless and bringing some content. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best of games, but
no, you played awesome though. You showed that you're serious and you're gonna make a run right now. So
I'm a little worried
that
everybody was so worried that everybody was so open this game. The next game, somebody will just completely clamp them down somehow. You know how EA works out. So hopefully they'll continue to get open the rest of the way.
Well, congrats on the dub. Okay, shit, fuck me.
One more. I just want to say I feel like your Madden 22 character arc did its complete arc. You started with Lamar, kind of a villain. You got rid of him. You broke some rules. This and that. This year you've been nice and clean. You got through the season. Am I right or am I wrong on that? No rule breaking this season. All right.
No, I think no. There was the sub linebacker thing in week 1. That was. Yeah.
All right, then fuck you, CMS. I take
Don Washington's been clean. Yeah, Don Washington's been clean. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I got nothing unless you guys got anything.
Yeah. Congrats on the dub, big win. Obviously, move on to division round. Again, who you face is yet to be determined, but I'm sure you'll feel confident against whoever. Before we wrap up here, can I get a hashtag save the pancakes from you?
Yeah, I had to make sure I planned this playoff game when both Case and Becker were not here. So very excited that I could just focus in and just play my game without any sort of distraction. So that was nice. Yes. Can we get a hashtag save the pancakes? They were chocolate chip pancakes too. I'm still upset about it, honestly. They look so good. I even hesitated. I saw them in the trash, and I was like, "Well, there's still something on the plate, maybe," but no, I didn't do it.
Donate and get this man some pancakes, y'all. Again, congrats to C-Mass. A pretty decisive, we'll never know the final score, but a pretty decisive victory there over the
I'm wearing
Jacksonville
my BL
Jaguars.
Chicago shirt too.
I can't wait for that. He will move on once again to the divisional round. Opponent TBD, again, along with Matt and Jesse. I am your play-by-play man for the evening, Connor Rice. Thanks for joining, and sorry y'all for the technical issues. That's C-Mass's his stream is just too crisp for my computer, unfortunately. So it is what it is, y'all.